Hi,
Hi, I'm Amanda,
I'm Andrea,
mother and daughter.
duo.
We want to share with you some things about hormone imbalances.
Okay, so what are like some things that causes your hormones to become imbalanced?
Chemical environments, additives in our foods, especially meats that have been injected with different steroids.
Okay, so what would you like? Would you say like age has anything to do with like your hormone imbalance also?
Um, my research I've been doing has I found out that it's been caused by what was we talking
You were saying some like the environment that you live in. You did say a hazardous environment, the food that we eat, like especially with meat, because they have a lot of additives in it. But I thought like it was something about also with age,
Yes,
possible like age that
right.
it would happen with
At
also.
around 25 to 30, we start to lose estrogen and progesterone.
Hmm.
And a lot of times we don't notice. We start to get different ailments like um,
Like you mean like be what fatigue?
um, fatigue. Name some of the things that the younger people are dealing
Well,
with.
symptoms. I mean, I guess like like I've noticed like I've gained a lot of weight. Like I moved to Georgia and like from home whatever at 29, and I gained like I've experienced like a lot of weight gain, like about 40 pounds weight gain because I was like probably like 150. And like I'm probably like 190 right now or something like that. So I've experienced weight gain because I'm now 31 and I've been here for about it'll be 3 years in November. So I've experienced like weight gain. Um, I guess like period type stuff, like different things, just mood swings a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's um, in my age group as well, like from 55 on up, and you have the menopause and postmenopause, and you start to feel very fatigued and diabetes, people dealing with diabetes and high blood pressure, it's hormone imbalances. So we're going to be doing more videos to share some things we've tried, different things like having your vitamin D level checked.
You were saying something about having your hormone levels checked
Oh
inside your
yeah,
body.
the bioidentical hormones is what I'm trying, and instead of going with the synthetic ones, the bioidentical hormones are closely related to the hormones that our body makes naturally. So doing that and changing my routine to try to exercise and eat a better balanced meal, eat more organic vegetables.
Okay, so like, what are like the symptoms that like you have experienced like what that you feel like hormones have um dealt with, or like what is like the rough synopsis of like what hormones can affect in your body? Like, is it just weight and mood
Weight, mood
swings?
swing, fatigue, hot flashes, memory fog, um, just day-to-day energy levels, things that it's changing that you wouldn't think, you wouldn't suspect that it's hormones. Even at my thyroid levels, and at um,
And your hormone levels is like
and it's like sometimes you had the mood swings and the like flutters in your heart. And I did talk about my thyroid
you did say
about
something
being
about
balanced, so you
so
had to get all of that balanced.
because
So
you had your thyroid taken out at a very young age, so
I
that
did.
like affected like hormones that you needed because like your glands inside your system, it produces different hormones that you need. So you had your thyroid taken out, so it wasn't producing something, so you had to pretty much take Synthroid at a young. Well, you had part of it taken out, and then the
Right.
other part stopped functioning, and so you had to like take Synthroid when your other part of your thyroid stopped
in my
functioning.
40s,
So that was
stopped.
supposed to be the it was supposed to help balance whatever that hormone wasn't bringing to your body, whatever.
Right. And so they, the dosage they had me on was too much. So I found out that I was losing calcium because of the increased thyroid medication.
So they were putting you on too much medication.
Right.
Okay. All right. So, like, what would you suggest for like people that think that like those symptoms that they have and they didn't think it could possibly be hormones? Like what would you suggest for them to do like that are experiencing symptoms that are kind of like similar to like weight gain and imbalances? Like, would you suggest that
I
they get their balances
suggest
checked?
you do your own research, and you may have to find like a doctor or GYN or a nurse practitioner that you can talk with, because everybody
they don't
really
believe in that concept.
They want to just throw you on antidepressants or blood pressure medication or the diabetes medication, when it's just possibly that your hormones are out of balance.
Okay. Okay. So, like, you have, like, some books that you were, like, telling me about, like, that was giving you more information about.
Yeah, Suzanne Somers has been really helpful. Her book,
let me see if we get her focused here. I'm too young for this. Suzanne Somers. I don't know if everybody remembered. It was, what was the show, Step by Step? The mom.
No.
Hold on, Suzanne Somers was the mom from Step by Step, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, she was.
She was the mom.
She was also in the one with oh my goodness.
I don't know about anything else. I
know
that
the
she was the
one
mom
with
from
Jack
Step
Tripper.
by Step. And Mom, that's an older show.
Jack Tripper.
I remember Thank God It's Friday and Step by Step and Family Marriage, all that good stuff. So that's where I remember Suzanne Somers from. But she has a book about hormone solutions and stuff. So, like,
and
is this
the one that's for
what is this?
My age group. It's called The Sexy Years.
The Sexy Years. So, where do you get these books from?
I bought this one from Books A Million, and this is the library.
The library? Oh, okay. So you could find this at your local library, or you go to Books A Million. I think my fiance got my mom like a gift card for Christmas or something. She went and got this one.
It was only $6.
Yeah, so it's affordable, very affordable, and it has a lot of good information in it. So, like, what was Suzanne Summer like saying about some things in the books that you wanted everybody to know?
She actually thinks that once you get a certain age and your hormones start to get imbalanced, she said that she'd gone through a lot. She even had breast cancer at an early age, and she now says that it was all due to the hormone imbalances.
Wow. So, like, what suggestions would you have for people to, like, treat, or, like, what you were saying something about
there are different supplements.
You said bioidentical hormones.
Right.
That would be, by the way, like, what your doctor would sometimes do that?
The pharmacy that does compounding, there are a lot of them coming up now.
So those are, like, old school pharmacies, not just your typical CVS or Walgreens.
And she talks about different supplementing with like vitamin D, calcium, and there are some herbal things that balance your hormones called like ashwagandha.
I remember you were saying something like vitamin D has like a lot of
it's like a steroid.
A lot
almost.
of
so it's a lot
vitamin
of
D is like a steroid,
right?
Oh, okay.
And has a lot of healing
properties,
right?
Okay. I know, like they say, vitamin D helps a lot with bones. A lot of women, that's another symptom. Women have issues with bones.
Muscle and body aches.
Yeah, and vitamin D helps with that. It helps with boosting your immune system up, I think.
Right.
Making you not be sick.
Yeah.
So, like
colds and flu. It's good to take during cold and flu season. Yeah.
I heard about cancer. It's a lot of things that vitamin D does. So
do your research.
Yes, do your research. Don't take our word for it. But it's just something that we wanted to give a bit more information to if you are like experiencing some of those like symptoms. That's something you can look into to see if possibly that could be the issue that you're having. Like my mom meets with like ladies and she just starts a conversation and they'll just discuss like what's going on with them. We met this lady, she owned a wedding dress shop and she was selling it, and she was just going through so much stuff at a very young age and stuff like that. So but she was just selling her bridal shop because she was just saying she had a lot of bone issues and stuff, and my mom was just saying that she should look into like getting tested to see if her hormones are balanced and checking out her thyroid. I didn't really know it was like such a big thing for women that affected African American women, but like thyroid is important for us to get our thyroid. But I believe it's all important for all women to get their thyroid checked out, because I thought my mom was just like, just some person that like, it didn't really happen to too many people, but like now I figured out like like the thyroid issue has happened to a lot of people. People have thyroid issues and stuff.
Yeah,
and
women. I forgot to mention the women suffering from like fibroid issues.
Oh yes, well. yes. Getting your stuff back in balance. I had issues with like I had small fibroids. They really don't have anything to treat it with. They just really want to cut out and cut away. But then there's ways that you could detox your body and get them to shrink and go away. There's a lot of things out there you can research. I was reading something about red clover, but I mean I'm not saying that's something you would want to use for a long distance of time because I think that it could cause infertility. I forgot what it was exactly, but I did have small fibroids, and when I had another scan, they were gone. Or I might have had like one small one still, but that was probably like 3 years ago. But that's something else to look into also.
So there are different like holistic remedies for a lot of things that are going on
with us. Like, just don't give up. Like with the doctor just saying that you have to have surgery or take this medicine here or there. Just do your research to what you want to do.
Lifestyle changes.
Yes, most definitely. And if you can do away with meat, do away with it. But if you have a hard time with meat, like try to at least buy organic and no antibiotics, no hormones. We don't need that stuff. So, but Mom, do you have any last remarks or anything? Or
well, this has been life changing. So I'm still learning new things and learning different exercises, yoga and meditation, and just learning to just change and find out new remedies. So we'll be sharing more later.
Yes.
Thank you for listening.
All right. Thank you guys.